Good morning. I'm Sandy Carden, and I'm going to do a stretch class for you. And you'll need a strap or a bathrobe tie, works just as well. I'm outside, so I'm going to be on the mat, but if you're inside, you could just get a towel. Okay? So we will get started. So standing, I'm just going to have you take your feet wide. Your strap can be next to you for when we go down on the floor. And we're just going to start rolling our shoulders one at a time and shifting our weight in the heel, making sure the hips go back. You can make your circle bigger now, bringing that elbow up, opening up the chest a little bit more, and the shoulders. It's a great way to start the day, get your body ready. And then we'll hold center. We're going to come down, roll up through the back, take those shoulders around, come down, roll up through the back. And one more, sinking down, folding over, and rolling up. Next, we're going to take our arms side to side, opening up one side of the body and then the other. So you really want to ground through your foot as you reach out with your hand. Nice. Breathing normally, in through the nose, and out through the mouth, or you can keep it in the nostrils to keep your body temperature up. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and come down to the mat. Lie on your back, coming down to the ground. You're going to put your knees, hands on your knee press, and we'll circle the lower body around as long as your arms are. Drawing the knees in close. Go the other way. Just warming up the back. And then we'll hold. We're going to open up the knees, put those feet together, pushing the knees apart with your elbows, and keep your shoulders down. Nice deep breaths as we hold the stretch. We've got beautiful weather here, so wherever you are, I feel very lucky. Now we're going to keep one leg in, one leg out, and begin the third batting around. Breathing all the while. On the right knee, we'll take this knee over as far as you can rotate and put that right arm behind you. So you get a nice twist. Twists are really good for the back, the internal organs. Just continue looking up or back away from the knee. Hold, stretch, and breathe. And then we'll come back to center and switch legs. Draw that left knee in, right leg out flat, and we'll circle our left ankle. Go in both directions, nice and slow. And then right hand on the knee, left arm out. We'll bring this leg over your body as far as you can twist and rotate. And continue looking up or back away from the knee. Nice deep breaths. I'm in sunny San Diego, in case you guys don't know. And then we'll come back to center. And now we're going to bend both knees. We'll take that strap or bathrobe tie that you have And that'll go around your right foot first. And I like to pull on the strap to get the ankle to move laterally, stretching the calf and lower leg. Your hip will all move the back to you'll keep this left leg bent. If you don't, it can be down straight. We're going to take the strap off for this next stretch. Put that right ankle on the left knee. Push that knee away to open your hip, and we can rock a little bit. And then reaching through the leg, you'll use your hands to hold that left thigh. You can also take the strap around and use the strap if your arms aren't long enough or your flexibility is challenged. And then we'll just hold this. As the saying goes, motion is lotion for those joints. To increase that stretch, makes it a little deeper. And then we'll lower down, uncross, and we're going to take our strap and put it around our left foot next. Extending that left leg up. We'll pull on the strap right and left to move the ankle laterally, stretching those lower leg muscles differently. You can really feel this in the calf when you pull on the ball of the foot. And then from the hip, let's lower this leg down all the way to the ground or floor, depending upon where you're stretching. And inhale down, extending. Exhale up, reaching up through the foot, even though we're holding down on the strap. Want to activate that stretch. Right leg can be flat if you don't need the support. Or if you do need back support, you'll keep this right leg bent. And then we'll hold, stretch, and breathe here. Trying to keep the shoulders relaxed. That's why the strap is such a good tool to use. And then we'll go across our midline. Hold, stretch, and breathe here to get the IT band outside of the hip. And remember to keep keep that foot up towards your head and your mouth to maintain your hamstring stretch. And don't forget to keep breathing, very important, even though we're holding the stretches. Then we'll come back to center. We'll bend the right knee so we can open the hips. The right knee will go right, left leg will go left, keeping it up toward our head any amount. So we get an inner thigh stretch, still pin the hamstring, because the strap is like an arm extender or a little hammock for our leg as we stretch. Really helps a lot, because then you hold the stretches longer because it's more comfortable and convenient. We hold each of these stretches a good 30 seconds or so. And you come back to center with your legs. Take your foot off and we'll cross this left ankle on the right knee. Loosen up the back and the hips for the next stretch, which is our figure 4. Bringing that right leg up, push the left knee. Through the trees. Beautiful. Just to encourage circulation and decrease that muscle tension. Always remember to come back to your breath. Inhaling as if you were sending oxygen right to that hip and glute. And remember, you can hold over the knee if you are able to deepen the stretch. And then we'll lower down. We're going to uncross. And now we'll take our feet wide, and both legs are going to go towards you, toward the front, and then left, and I'm going to look toward the right. You can squeeze your back glute to push this hip forward, and then just relax and enjoy the stretch. This is a good prep for the quad and hip. And then we'll go the other way, knees to the right, and we'll look to the left. Just letting gravity help us with the stretch to the hip and thigh. You want to get each knee as close to the floor as you can. And then we'll come back. And now we're going to turn onto our side and bend those knees to anchor the lower body. Rest your head down, and we'll take this top arm and do a very slow sideline arm circle where we let gravity help us with the stretch to the upper body. You want to take this arm as slow and low as you can so that you can feel the stretch in each position that you take the arm. And feel free to do this as many times as you'd like. It's a good stretch for the upper body. And then we'll rest that hand on the arm, hip, bring up the top knee, get your ankle, and draw that back towards your buttocks. This will open up your front hip and thigh. And we just hold the ankle and keep the abdominals in for back support and squeeze your buttocks to increase that stretch to the front thigh and hip. Again, if your knee has restricted issues, you can use your strap and go around the ankle and just hold it back here like that. That can be a nice option. Nice deep breaths. And then release. And I'm going to press up. You can also just roll over. I'm going to spin around so I can keep facing you. Again, we'll bend the knees to anchor the lower body and start taking that top arm around in our slow sideline arm circle. Great stretch for the upper body. Might even get some nice adjustments in your back when you do these stretches. Stretching gives us a nice opportunity to check in with our bodies. And then we'll rest that hand on the hip, bring up the top knee, get your ankle, and draw that foot back toward the buttocks. Keeping our abdominals in for back support and protection. And then you can squeeze your glutes to increase that stretch to the front hip and thigh. Yeah, even if you can't hold your ankle, just having this opened up and bent back behind you can be a nice stretch for the front of the leg. Okay, we'll release that foot, and now we're going to roll onto our abdominals and stomach. We're going to come up into supported extension, digging the elbows in, shoulders down, chin level to stretch the front abdomen. You can tighten up the buttocks for low back support so you don't feel like you're straining your back. Extension's really good for the back because it strengthens it. We open up the chest too on this one, and then we can lie flat, bend the knees, rock them a little side to side. This feels good to the front thighs. And then we can open the ankles and crisscross, open and crisscross. And then side by side, we'll come back up to the hand, and we're going to push up to all fours. Hands under the shoulders so you can keep the neck long, looking down. Knees under the hips. We're going to inhale and extend. Exhale, round and tuck. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round and tuck. And one more time. And then we'll send the hips back to the heels and the hands out flat. For a nice stretch to the back and shoulders. Get a nice opening to the shoulder here. Deep breaths into the back and lungs. And then roll up. Nice and slow to the knees. Knees under the hips. Nice, long, tall torso. Proud chest. We'll bend sideways to stretch the neck laterally. I'll turn to face you again. Good. And then hold center. Put your leg out front, and you'll curl your back toes so when you go to stand up, both legs are helping you. And then you take another deep breath in. Bring those hands to your heart center. Thank you. Have a great rest of your day.